Rose lived on the third floor of an old brick building in Chicago. The kind where the hallway lights flickered just a little too long before turning on, and the heater made noise like it was trying harder than everyone inside. Her apartment wasn't big. A small kitchen. A worn-out couch. A desk pushed against the window where she planned to build her future. Planned, but never quite started. Every night felt like a fresh beginning. She would sit cross-legged on her bed, phone in hand, watching motivational videos. Speakers with powerful voices. Music that made her heart race. Stories of people who started with nothing, and became everything. In those moments, Rose believed. Truly believed. "I'm not like this forever," she would whisper to herself. She'd open her notebook. Write down goals like they were promises carved in stone. Wake up at 5:30 a.m. Work out every day. Build a better life. Stay consistent no matter what. She'd underline the last one twice. Stay consistent. And in that moment, she meant it. You could see it in her eyes. That fire. That urgency. That quiet desperation to become someone better. But motivation has a strange way of fading in the dark. At 6 a.m., her alarm rang. A sharp, unforgiving sound that cut through her dreams. Rose opened her eyes slowly. The room was cold. The blanket felt heavier than usual. And suddenly, everything she promised the night before felt far away. "Just 5 more minutes," she whispered. Snooze. The next alarm felt louder. More annoying. Less inspiring. Her mind began negotiating. "You didn't sleep well. You can start tomorrow. One day won't matter." Snooze again. By the time she finally sat up, sunlight was already spilling through the window. Not soft, gentle sunlight. Bright. Accusing. Late. She looked at the clock. 8:47 a.m. Her chest tightened. Not dramatically. Just enough to remind her, she did it again. Another day where motivation disappeared the moment it was tested. She dragged herself out of bed. Walked past the desk. The notebook was still open. Stay consistent. The words felt heavier now. Not inspiring. Almost mocking. Rose wasn't lazy. That's what made it harder. Because she cared. She wanted more. She imagined a better version of herself almost every day. At work, she watched others move forward. Promotions. Confidence. Progress. And she wondered quietly, what do they have that I don't? The answer felt frustratingly simple. Consistency. So she tried again. New plan. New energy. New version of herself. For 3 days, she was unstoppable. She woke up early. Went for runs. Ate clean. Focused on her goals. She even smiled more. Walked differently. Like she was becoming the person she always imagined. Day 4 was harder. Her body was sore. Her mind felt slower. The excitement faded just a little. Day 5. She woke up and didn't feel like it. Not tired enough to stop completely. But not motivated enough to push hard. And that's where everything started slipping. She skipped the workout. Just today, she said. The next day, it felt easier to skip again. And easier. And easier. Until she was right back where she started. Scrolling. Waiting. Promising, tomorrow, again. It became a cycle she knew too well. Start strong. Feel unstoppable. Lose motivation. Fall back. Repeat. One night, something felt different. Not dramatic. Not emotional. Just heavy. She sat on her couch, lights off, phone glowing in the dark. Scrolling past people living the life she wanted. Fitness transformations. Success stories. Morning routines that looked effortless. She didn't feel inspired this time. She felt tired. "Why does this keep happening?" she whispered. No answer. Just silence. Then she came across a simple quote. No flashy design. No dramatic music. Just words. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. She stared at it longer than she expected. Read it again. And again. It didn't excite her. It challenged her. Because deep down, she knew it was true. Rose had been chasing a feeling. Waiting for the moment she'd feel ready. Feel strong. Feel unstoppable. But what if that feeling wasn't reliable? What if it was the problem? She leaned back into the couch. Staring at the ceiling. Letting that thought sink in. What if I don't need motivation? She said quietly. The idea felt uncomfortable. Almost unfair. Because without motivation, there's no excitement. No spark. No emotional push. Just action. The next morning would test that idea. In the simplest, but hardest way. At 6 a.m., her alarm rang again. Same sound, same room. Same cold air. Nothing had changed. Except one thought, just get up. She didn't feel ready. Didn't feel strong. Didn't feel motivated. But this time, she didn't wait to feel anything. She moved. Slowly. Quietly. Almost reluctantly. But she moved. And in that small, ordinary moment, something new began. Not motivation. Something stronger. Discipline. It was raining that morning. Cold. Quiet. Heavy. The kind of rain that makes everything feel slower, including you. Rose stood by the window, arms crossed, staring outside. Her body ached. Her mind felt foggy. And for the first time in weeks, she didn't want to do it. Just one day off, her mind whispered. You've been doing good. You deserve a break. It sounded reasonable. Comfort always does. She walked to her bed. Sat down. Picked up her phone. This was familiar. Too familiar. This was the exact moment where everything used to fall apart. Not on the hardest days, but on the slightly uncomfortable ones. She stared at the screen, then slowly locked it. Something inside her didn't argue. Didn't motivate. Didn't inspire. It just decided. She stood up. Put on her shoes. And walked out into the rain. No music. No hype. No perfect mindset. Just movement. The first few steps felt heavy. Her mind pushed back. Why are you doing this? This isn't necessary. You can skip today. But she didn't respond. She just kept going. Step by step. Breath by breath. No emotion. Just action. Halfway through, she realized something. She still didn't feel motivated, but she was doing it anyway. And that changed everything. Because in that moment, she wasn't relying on how she felt. She was relying on who she decided to be. By the time she got back home, soaked and tired, she wasn't proud because it was easy. She was proud because it wasn't. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Her life didn't transform overnight. But her habits did. And habits, quietly shape everything. Rose stopped asking, do I feel like it? And started asking, did I say I would? That question became her anchor. Her system. Her identity. And slowly, everything changed, not because she felt different. But because she acted different. One evening, she sat in her apartment, the same one, the same walls. But it felt different now. Because she was different. She looked at her reflection and realized, she didn't need motivation anymore. She built something stronger. Discipline. Motivation will leave you. It always does. But discipline? Discipline stays. And if you learn to rely on that, there's nothing in your life you can't change.